Hi, it's Tara Green, and I'm giving you the week ahead from July the 26th to the 29th. Most of those aspects are up on this page. So Monday the 26th, the moon is in Pisces, so we're feeling withdrawn, very psychic, very sensitive, maybe overwhelmed emotionally. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, considered to be the most spiritual, the most intuitive, and it's kind of a withdrawn, behind the scenes kind of sign. So if you're familiar with the astrology wheel, starting with Aries is the first sign, Pisces is the last one. So for example, we're withdrawing back to source, back to spirit, and as the moon moves into Aries, we're starting a brand new life cycle. So moon in Pisces, time to dream. So just before this Monday morning, the moon was opposite Jupiter, and that's a very good aspect. Moon opposite Jupiter? Hold on a second. There was a moon-Jupiter connection. Anyway, very good, very positive, very optimistic. The moon in conjuncts the sun very early in the morning there in Leo. So your dreams might be feeling a bit disrupted. We just had a big solar storm, which I kind of felt on Saturday. I don't know if you felt it. So again, these in conjuncts are where the planets are in two different elements, in this case, fire and water, and literally not seeing each other in each other's blind spots. You know, the sun in Leo is very proud and dramatic and upstaging, and moon in Pisces is very retiring. Now, the moon opposes Venus. That's early in the morning. That you might be waking up feeling very happy, very positive. Venus Virgo is very focused on let's get to work, let's get the job done. So it really grounds that kind of spacey, dreamy, in denial kind of moon in Pisces. Now, you really have to pay attention to your health with the Venus Pisces opposition there. You know, Venus and Virgo worries about their health. Your upper digestion can get really extra sensitive while Venus is in Virgo. And you want to watch what you eat very carefully. Okay, Mars will follow Venus into Virgo on the 29th, actually. So again, watch your digestion. Better to eat a light, plant-based, natural, all-natural foods, all-natural medicines while these two planets are traveling through Virgo. Okay, it rules food in the harvest. Okay, and we are also getting ready for August the 1st at the end of this weekend, which is called Lammas, a pagan festival, one of the 8 major points on the wheel of the year. We are now halfway to autumn in the northern hemisphere, and of course they're halfway to spring south of the border, south of the equator. Okay, so the moon in Pisces sextiles Uranus and Taurus. That's late at night in Pacific Daylight Time. Of course, it happens later on the 27th. Can't believe we're almost at the end of July. I'm very, aware that the time's moving very quickly here. So, Uranus and Taurus, unexpected physical money values. The bull market can be very chaotic, very all over the place. So, use your intuition. Moon in Pisces really heightens our intuition. It's really time to do visualization and meditation and, really speak with your higher self and your guardian angels, okay? And, Uranus is a higher consciousness sign, so you really feel it in your body. Again, Taurus is very sensuous, very much about gut instinct. So I always like it when there's an Earth Pisces opposition or connection there because it's grounding. Now, Moon conjuncts Neptune later in the afternoon, the 27th. So that might be a great time if you could really just book some time off to go within, to do some dreaming, to do some visualization. Your immune system is going to be very heightened, very sensitive. Any drugs, any alcohol, any pharmaceuticals, anything you take with under a Moon Neptune conjunction is going to be extra strong. Okay, because again, so boost your immune system. You may be feeling kind of daydreamy or spaced out or something like that. So be aware of that as well. Mercury enters Leo. So Mercury is saying bye-bye. It's been in Cancer for a long time. Mercury, wherever Mercury is where the mind is, where our minds are, where our consciousness is at, how we're communicating, how we're analyzing things. So Mercury in a fiery Leo, things are going to get much more dramatic after being kind of, I would say, bucolic. Mercury in Cancer, all we were doing is thinking about food, home, family, nurturing. I need to be emotionally safe. And now as, things are opening up more, people are definitely ready to party big time. So Mercury in Leo. We want to be proud, we want to be loud, we want to have fun, we want to be passionate, we want to be the kings and queens on the world stage, we want to play roles, we want to be big-hearted and generous and show our willpower and shine like the sun. So we want our consciousness and our hearts, Leo rules the heart and also the child, to go out and play. So definitely this is a very positive, very happy time. Moon is still in Pisces there, sextiling Pluto in Capricorn at night. And so again, this is a good dreaming aspect to look deeply into your shadow aspects and also at what's going on in the world. And then the moon is void, of course, from 9:13 p.m. That is Eastern Daylight Time. Mercury also in conjunct Jupiter in Pisces there. Okay, so Jupiter is again at 0 Pisces, quite powerful. Again, Mercury in Leo, thinking with our hearts is really a good thing to do. And yet Jupiter in Pisces can be kind of escapist, kind of beautiful, but kind of escapist and in denial. So what you feel in your heart and what your Jupiter in Pisces can also be quite your, what the ancient Greeks used to call your daemons, which are kind of guardian angels. Kind of your, you have to be careful. Jupiter in Pisces can be very slippery. Okay, so I would say, don't be too proud. Remember that you're really just a spiritual being temporarily having this, experience. Otherwise you might get in trouble. Now, again, Pisces moon in conjunct Mars. So there's a lot of bumpy roads, all those in conjuncts. Okay, that happens on the 28th, again, in the middle of the night. So again, this can come through in your dreams. Mars and Leo would be slave masters is the first word that comes to my mind. People that are, abusing power, lording it over you. Kind of in you might be conscious of being a victim. Moon in Pisces can be victimhood. So you may want to kind of look at that when you wake up and look at how sometimes I get too defensively, what's the word? Defensively not opening my heart because I'm so sensitive, because the world's so hard, because I'm overwhelmed by it. Okay. Moon enters Aries at 7:42 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, excuse me. Okay, brand new beginning every time the moon enters Aries. The moon travels through each sign every month. So moon trines Mercury in Leo. So you might wake up feeling, yeah, okay, I'm ready to seize the day. And then Jupiter re-enters Aquarius. Okay, so Jupiter re-entering Aquarius, we're going to take us back to where we were at the end of March. Is it the end of March? May 28th. May 28th, I believe, is when Jupiter entered Pisces. I'm doing this off the top of my head. And now we're going back to where we were a couple months ago, actually. So picking up the threads from there. So Jupiter in Aquarius. Now Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Back in Aquarius, the sign of the internet. So I'm predicting the crypto market is going to take off again. Moon trines the sun. Very nice positive aspect. The moon in conjunct Venus in Virgo. Again, what I'm feeling, what I want to do, what my heart is telling me. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Later at night, miscommunications, it's Virgo still, you're being a bit too spontaneous or irresponsible, or that's not really going to cut it. You got to kind of slow it down. Okay, Aries moon, never patient, sextile Saturn, Aquarius. Saturn's always going to slow you down. Okay, but it can be also trouble with computers and communications and stuff like that. So the moon conjuncts Chiron in Aries retrograde 6:27 a.m. on the 29th. Again, wherever Chiron is where we're feeling wounded and vulnerable, but the moon in Aries is very defensive, doesn't want to admit that. Mars opposes Jupiter, okay, on this day. So this is a big aspect, okay, Mars opposite Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter's at the last degrees of Aquarius, which is also very powerful. 29th degree of Aquarius is opposite Mars on the fixed star, which was traditionally the fixed star Regulus, which is the Archangel Raphael. Okay, traditionally that's where those stars were lined up, Mars and Leo, because Mars is getting ready to enter Virgo. So Mars opposing Jupiter, very positive, very optimistic, very expansive, heartfelt, kind of releasing, seeing the big picture energy, taking a big breath from the heart. Only lasts for a few hours because Mars then enters Virgo and switches elements. So it's going to feel very different. It's like going from, wow, the last degree, the critical degree, Mars and Leo. This is your chance to really get your big shot in, your big power surge of your heart in. And then Mars will kind of like thud down to earth. which is good because we're kind of in this thinking about going back to school phase, which is good. Okay, I'm going to end that one there, and then I'm going to start up again with the next 3 days. So if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at taratarot.com. You can follow me on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. Please subscribe to me here on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok even. Blessings to you.